This is AM 730, CKGO Vancouver. No, on the go. A Corus Entertainment Company.
You're listening to AM 730. Hi, it's Jazz Johal, and once you're all caught up on traffic, head on over to 980 CKNW. It's more than news, it's context, perspective, opinion on the day's top stories. Check it out, The Jazz Johal Show on 980 CKNW.
AM 730, all traffic, all the time.
This city needs a great traffic station, and AM 730 is here for you.
3:41 now. It's also 13 degrees outside. Good evening. Welcome back, or afternoon. You're tuned into the AM 730 Traffic Center. My name is Sydney Parker. Coming up, we have another rundown of the Global Sky Tracker weather. We also got a bridge and tunnel report on the way in just a little bit. But before we jump into either of those, see what's going on with the latest traffic hotspots. So we'll start over in Richmond. There is a crash on the 91 eastbound just past the Knight Street overpass in the right lane. Volume delays are extra busy out here from before Jacobs, so look out for that. You also have no more stall on the Oak Street Bridge northbound midspan. That's gone. Volume delays are still recovering up from Cambie. An active movie set in Surrey, 88th at Harvey Road. That's affecting all directions. And then also over in Surrey, you got a stalled semi, Highway 10 westbound before 184. That has the right lane blocked off. Radar in Vancouver on the Georgia Viaduct. Watch your speed. And they're also paving and grinding through Surrey. It's terrible out here on the 17 west of the Port Mann. Single lane both ways. Eastbound, you're solid back to 104. And then westbound, you're solid past the Port Mann. So terrible out here. They're also working New West on East Columbia westbound before McBride, the right lane. And then McBride northbound just after that. East Columbia, the right lane, also blocked out there. So it's pretty busy at both of those roadwork projects. Those are probably the worst throughout the Lower Mainland. Any other updates, you can call us. Just make sure you're doing it hands-free safely, and the phone number here is pound 730. Let's get an update from the AM 730 Traffic Center. Here is Trish Jewison.
Sewer main work in Vancouver is affecting traffic on Renfrew between Broadway and Adenac Street. You're down to single-lane traffic with crews working daily between 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. Head over to Nanaimo as an alternate route instead. Final day to shop trendy furniture and hot savings during Leon's Hot Trends event. Find incredible savings in every department. Ends Wednesday. Don't miss out. Visit leons.ca for details. I'm Trish Jewison in the AM 730 Traffic Center.
Thank you, Trish. Bridge and tunnel report. We start downtown. Burrard, Greenville, Cambie are all three wide open and moving smoothly in and out of the downtown core. Just watch your speed. Southbound up the south end of the Cambie Street Bridge. Seismic and safety upgrades are on the go, and then the viaducts are both wide open. No problems trying to leave downtown along Georgia. It's just heavy from before Pender all the way up through the causeway. Once you're on the bridge, though, moving a lot better. No problems at the north and west van. Just really heavy leading up to the final merge point off Marine Drive. Ironworkers, upper levels highway, little pockets all throughout. Eastbound delays really start, though, from just after Lynn Valley all the way down onto the bridge. It opens up through the Castellar and then you're slow eastbound all the way through the Burnaby Lake stretch. Richmond to Vancouver connections. The Arthur Lang is at top speed. No problems at Sea Island. You're just really busy down Granville into Vancouver. The Oak Street Bridge recovering after an earlier stall. Northbound and midspan volume delays are still busy from Bridgeport and just slow down Oak through the Marpole area. And the 8th Street Bridge is always the busiest of the three. Today is no different. And then the Massey Tunnel. Counterflow is in. Southbound still busy down from Blundell. Northbound solid from the Delta Works Yard. And then off the 17A southbound, you're solid up to 65B Avenue. The Alex Fraser Bridge wide open along the 91. All your feeder routes are moving fine out of Delta, 64, 72nd Nordell Way. And then the east-west connector is doing its thing. East-west connecting, but do keep in mind, mixed in with the regular volume you see out here on 91 eastbound in between like Jacobs and 7 Road, there is a crash mixed in the right lane just after the Knight Street overpass, so keep that in mind. 91 Queensboro busy from before Howes all the way up to the north end of the bridge, but that's typical for this time of the day. It's not too bad at a Burnaby New West. Most of your delays are off of 20th, though. It's solid down the hill. Patello moving pretty good. Same with the Port Mann Bridge on Highway 1. Out in the valley, you're not bad. Just busy by the 264 stretch both ways and eastbound passing 216 Glover Road. Pitt Bridge is wide open along Lougheed. Maryhill Bypass is pretty busy. Same with Lougheed through Coquitlam, but it is typical. Golden Ears Bridge wide open north and south, and no problems for the Mission Bridge. Free and clear on Highway 11. You can follow us on Twitter anytime at AM 730 Traffic.
AM730, Amy Vaughn, Shell in the Global Sky Tracker Weather Center. Some cloud cover in the mix. A 30% chance of an isolated shower will take us through the day, and a cool one with highs just up to 14. We're below the average for this time of the year that sits at 18 degrees. Tuesday morning, we'll still see cloud cover, a few isolated showers, and then a clearing as we get in towards the afternoon. Some sunshine in the mix and pleasant highs between 18 away from the water up to 22 degrees. Clearing as we get in towards the evening. Wednesday, one of the nicest out of the bunch. We've got some sunshine and a warm one. 21 is the high. Inland up to 25 degrees. Chance of showers rolls in for Wednesday night. Unsettled for both days. Thursday, Friday so far. On and off showers. Highs between 19 and 20 degrees.
Top traffic headlines before we head into a break. So out in Richmond, you have a crash sitting on the 91 eastbound. This is after the Knight Street overpass, so it's just mixed in with the volume that's already out there. It's definitely not too bad. And then you also have over in or on the Oak Street Bridge, no more stall, but still recovering northbound midspan. And a couple things happening in Surrey and a ton of delays from roadwork. So all the details there coming up after the break. Ferry and Border Report as well. So you're definitely going to want to stay tuned.
I'm Gord Howie, CEO of Coast Appliances. We're Canadian owned and operated.
We have a passionate team dedicated and committed to meeting the needs of Canadians.
Are we tooting our own horn?
Absolutely, because we know how the Coast Appliances shopping experience is as effortless as opening the refrigerator door.
Shut the front door.
It's true. So whether you need a renovation or to replace a large appliance, Coast can show you how far a little neighborly love will go.
This is AM 730. All traffic, all the time. Now, here's Sydney Parker.
3:48. It is also 13 degrees outside. You're tuned into the AM 730 Traffic Center. Ferries, borders, bridges, tunnels on the way in just a little bit. Let's get started off first, though, with the latest traffic hotspots. We'll throw it back over and get an update from Alex Kerrigan.
We will start by taking one out of the script. It looks like the Oak Street Bridge is, in fact, clear of an earlier issue. There was a stalled vehicle northbound, and yeah, I believe it was on the right lane, but it's gone and out of the way, left behind just a small trail of northbound delay. Not congestion, but a small delay. Over in Richmond, I would love confirmation on this one. We got a crash on 91 eastbound just past Knight Street's overpass, and it should be hanging out over in the right lane. Congestion is usually something fierce here, and it was something fierce when the crash happened, so I'm hoping it was a low-speed collision, but things happen. So if you got more on that, pound 730, please, and thank you. Stalled semi in Surrey, Highway 10 West before 184. If it's still hanging out in the right lane, let me know about that one as well. Other than that, got to steal a little thunder from the Bridge and Tunnel Report because it's a delay day today. 91 southbound merging onto the 99 is looking pretty heavy. And if, like me, you also live in South Surrey, I'd recommend taking 64th or Highway 10 over to King George instead to get away from that one. You're also getting away from roadwork on 99 in between King George and 32nd. Delays building up right now for the Massey Tunnel. Of course, that is counterflow, and the North Shore and Highway 1 through North Vancouver and regular Vancouver turning into what we expect. We need to address, the last thing I'll mention here is a heavy delay on the 17. This is road work. Highway 17 west of the Port Mann Bridge. It's paving and grinding, not just paving, but grinding as well. Single lane traffic in both directions. Westbound pushback past the Port Mann, eastbound pushback past the Patello Bridge. A shout out to a very nice woman who gave me a call before I went on my little lunch break there. Said it took about 45 minutes to get from Old Yale up to Bridgeview, not even to the front of the line. So that's a pretty heavy delay in both directions. If you can, get down to 104 to avoid it. Anything else going on, give me a call hands free. Just be safe about it, okay? The phone number here is pound 730.
AM 730. Now the current conditions of BC Ferries.
Before you head towards a BC ferry sailing, just try and reserve wherever you can. Been busy out here lately, and we're looking for boats that are 50% full or more. We'll start over in Tsawwassen to Swartz Bay. The 5 o'clock, that one is 75% sold. Going the other way, Swartz Bay to Tsawwassen, the 4 o'clock sold out. 5 o'clock is also sold out, so you have a 2 sailing wait for the 7 o'clock, which is at 85. Busy out here. Tsawwassen to Duke Point, 5:45 at 75, 8:15 just a heads up at 65. Duke Point to Tsawwassen's 5:45 sold out. Next up 8:15 at 75. Tsawwassen to Southern Gulf Island 7:15 at 70. Horseshoe Bay to Departure Bay, 540 at 70. Departure Bay to Horseshoe Bay, 555 at 95, so close to selling out. Horseshoe Bay to Langdale, the 445, also at 95, close to selling out there. Langdale to Horseshoe Bay, 525 was canceled. Next up is the 557. An added sailing is sold out, so you're now waiting for the 815, which is not quite at 50. And then the Swartz Bay to Southern Gulf Islands, 420 at 60, but it looks like that's it. Everything else that I didn't mention looks to be well under half capacity.
Now, the AM 730 BCAA Travel Insurance Border Report.
So some changes at the borders. Vaccinated travelers now no longer have to require a negative COVID test to get back into Canada. Testing just remains mandatory for non or for partially vaccinated travelers. And then everybody still needs to fill out the ArriveCan app, and anybody could be randomly selected for a test upon arrival. You just won't have to quarantine while you wait for the results. And then entry requirements heading south into the U.S., those remain the same. You just got to be fully vaccinated and prove it. And then looking at the Peace Arch, Pack Highway, Aldergrove, and Sumas crossings, the website's down right now, so we'll just tell you where the lineup starts. Peace Arch crossing heading south, you're lined up almost to 8th Avenue off the 99. Terrible out there. Pack Highway crossing lined up to 8th Avenue. Aldergrove, you're slow just before 0 Avenue. And then the Sumas crossing heading south, the lineup is just from the duty free. And then north back into Canada, the wait times are still all over the place because of the ArriveCan app. So same thing, telling you where the lineup starts. Peace Arch crossing, it is north of the Welcome to Canada sign. Truck route heading north right now is not bad at all. You're just slow from the duty free. Aldergrove crossing heading north, I don't see a lineup, and the Sumas crossing, just a handful of vehicles slow from the duty free. And then just going to double check the Point Roberts and Boundary Bay crossing, and right now you're looking at about a 10 to 20 minute delay. Keep in mind border wait times, they are just estimates as they're constantly changing, especially with those changing restrictions. Bridge and tunnel report now. We start with the downtown one. So Burrard, Greenville, Cambie are pretty good across all three in and out of the downtown core. Just look out for delays stopping off the south end of the Cambie Street Bridge. Seismic and safety upgrades are ongoing. And the viaducts, Georgia and Dunsmuir, are both wide open, so they are a pretty good option. No problems trying to leave downtown along Georgia as you make your way towards the Stanley Park Causeway and out on the Lions Gate, wide open. No problems at a north and west Vantage, just really slow off the Cloverleaf leading up to the final merge point. Ironworkers, the upper levels highway, you are free and clear. Coming down the cut eastbound, you're just slow from around the Lynn Valley Road interchange all the way down onto the bridge, and then eastbound is slow all the way through the Burnaby Lake stretch. Richmond to Vancouver connections, the Arthur Lang, a little bit slow, no problems at a Sea Island, just busy down Granville, and the Oak Street Bridge is wide open on the 99, heavy down to Oak. Knight Street Bridge is slow both ways, it's always the busiest. Massey Tunnel southbound, still a little bit busy down from the golf club, but you do have counterflow in. Northbound, you're solid from pretty much the Delta Works Yard. It's not looking good out there. And then on the 17A southbound, you're solid up from 65B Avenue. Alex Fraser Bridge is wide open along the 91. All your feeder routes are moving fine out of Delta and the east-west connector eastbound. You were slow from Jacobs up to number 7 Road. And then on the 91A Queensboro, you're busy from Boundary up to the north end. Not too bad out of Burnaby and New West, just really heavy off 20th, but all the routes are seeing delays. Patello at top speed, no problems for the Port Mann Bridge along Highway 1. You look good, though. Out in the valley, you're just slow in your typical spots around 264 both ways, and then eastbound around 216 Glover Road. The Pitt Bridge is free and clear. Maryhill Bypass is slow. Same with Lougheed through Coquitlam. Golden Ears Bridge is wide open north and south, and no problems for the Mission Bridge. Free and clear along Highway 11. You can follow us on Twitter anytime at AM 730 Traffic. Headline. So in Richmond, a crash on the 91 eastbound just past the Knight Street overpass in the right lane. It's already busy out here, so it's not too much in your way. You just got to slide to the left. You also got a movie set active in Surrey, 88th at Harvey Road, affecting all directions, and a stalled semi in Surrey, Highway 10 westbound before 184. That is the right lane blocked. We'll give you all the details there, plus the rest of what's on the go, which is quite a bit all throughout the Lower Mainland. So I'll give you all the details along with your global news headline update after the break. You're definitely going to want to stay tuned.
Global News, I'm Safia Parani. The federal Liberals have tabled gun control legislation that includes a national freeze on importing, buying or selling handguns. The government says the bill would also take away gun licenses from people involved in acts of domestic violence or criminal harassment, such as stalking. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau made the announcement this afternoon in Ottawa.
We're introducing legislation to implement a national freeze on handgun ownership. What this means is that it will no longer be possible to buy, sell, transfer, or import handguns anywhere in Canada.
The government also plans to fight gun smuggling and trafficking by increasing criminal penalties, providing more tools to investigate firearms crimes, and strengthening border measures. U.S. and Canadian regulators are investigating a hepatitis outbreak that could be linked to fresh organic strawberries.
In a joint weekend statement, the FDA and the Public Health Agency of Canada said illnesses in Minnesota, California, and Canada occurred after people ate fresh Campo and HEB brand strawberries. The agency said the purchase dates were March 5th through April 25th. They were sold at various U.S. retailers, including Aldi, Kroger, Safeway, Walmart, and Trader Joe's. The FDA says there have been 17 illnesses and 12 hospitalizations reported in the U.S. I'm Shelley Adler.
From the Global News Desk, I'm Safia Parani.